Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the channel. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. If you're new to my channel, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. I would appreciate it. And for all those who have been constantly coming back to the channel, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being a part of my family. Anyway, as you can see from the thumbnail, Doug and I went to Mohegan Sun. No, we did not go to gamble. Otherwise, I would have recorded some of that, but we didn't. We went to Mohegan Sun because they sent us a postcard that said, "Would you like Martha Stewart's dishes?" I'm like, yes, please. I would like some Martha Stewart dishes. So Doug got a card and I got a card, and it was for a service of 4. So if he gets a set and I get a set, well, let's do the math. It's a service for 8. Well, I said to my husband, I said, you know what, Doug, let's go. We can give the dishes to Angie, our daughter, which you have seen on my videos on my channel. She's a hoot and a holler, isn't she? She really is. Go back to the shorts where she's talking about a bird. I mean, hilarious, really. So I want to show you the dishes. It came with 4 dinner plates in a box. It came with 4 bowls and 4 cake plates or sandwich plates. So this is them. Let me show you. There you go. It says Martha Stewart on the back. But these are not glass. These are like a Corelle. Like, you can't break them. Perfect. Perfect. I love those type of dishes. Now, let's be real. Martha Stewart was the, and still will be, the biggest influencer we have ever seen in our entire lives. You might say, if you're a makeup person, like, oh, no, Jeffree Star would be the biggest influencer, or the Kardashians. No, absolutely not. It would be Martha. Martha had it all. Yes, she did. She had the Kmart stores. Look, everybody wanted to be like Martha. Let's be real. Now, if anybody's out there saying, oh, no, why we didn't want it? Yeah, you did. You did. You all wanted to be like Martha. You figured, I can do these holiday spreads. I have nothing else going on in my life. No. But it was always beautiful to watch Martha do a gingerbread house from scratch or make some beautiful floral arrangement that you go, no, that's not going to happen either. But for some reason, I loved watching her. And I still do to this day. I really enjoy Martha. Anyway, so that's what I did. I went over there and I got the plates. Yeah, I did. And now my daughter will have a service for 8. I showed the plates to her. I said, what do you think? It's got a dragonfly on it, which honestly is her worst fear in the entire world. She hates the dragonfly, but they're good luck. They're good luck. And one landed on me once. I'll tell you a little story. I was in my car driving. She was in the passenger seat, and a dragonfly came into the car. I had the top down. I think I had the convertible down on my car, on our Dorothy, which Dorothy needs a new battery, by the way. Anyway, I found that out yesterday. The top was down on my convertible, and a dragonfly landed right here on my chest. Now, I knew that was good luck, but you would think it was, you would think the devil himself came into the car. My daughter lost her mind completely. I was like, oh my God. And she was in the passenger seat. Ma. She goes, look, it's on you. It's like, it's good luck. It's good luck. There was no convincing her, though, because it was an horrific scene. And I said to her, never keep your windows down in your car, ever, when you're driving. I said, because if a bug lands in there, oh my God, you're going to go off the road. So just keep the windows rolled up on your car. She really is. She doesn't like that sensation of any kind of buzzing or going around the ears. I don't know what that is. She even bought earplugs. I just seen them the other day. Anyway, so what else am I doing today? Well, I have to go to the lawyer's office. He sent me some papers he sent me a text that said, Denise, you need to come up and pick up some papers. And I want you to know that was like a week ago. Never read the entire text. The mind has been absolutely crazy. Yes, it has been. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go back to my video where I'm doing the whole real ID nightmare thing. Yeah, it is. People, I'm going to lose my mind. I am. I'm going to lose my mind. But the nerves and the agita has gotten to me to the point where I just go, I can't deal with this stuff anymore. I really can't. I have to focus in and get my head straight. Some of you leave such great comments on my channel. I want you to know that. I love them. I love them. Please keep them coming. I just love that you all are participating in my life, and I love sharing it with all of you. See the picture right over there? My mother-in-law, my late mother-in-law, she made that. She was like an artist. She was very, very good, my mother-in-law. She really was. And now you can see my little room back here. Doug and I want you to know, this was a shell when we bought the house, a shell. Now you wonder why your girlfriend says, oh, I got a bad back. My back is killing me. Well, there's a reason for that. Because we had to put all the sheetrock up. He put in the skylights. The windows were already here. And I want you to know, they're the original windows. I can't afford to put new windows in here. I just can't. These windows are going to stay until the next owner decides to buy this house, whenever that will be. But I know it's not going to be this owner because I can't afford it anymore. These windows are ridiculously expensive. So I just go, no, I have paid out enough money this year. Really, I have. And I don't want to have to look at it anymore. So it'll have to do. But there you go. It's a very nice sitting room. Let me just, here you go. I'm the Vanna White of the room. There you go. That furniture is so old that I have to tell you something. I drag that furniture out the door here. I do. I go out with the spray cans. I spray paint it white again. I let it dry outside. I drag that wicket back in here. If you think my husband was helping me do that, no. I did that myself. Drag it in, drag it out. No wonder why I have sciatica. I got back problems because I did a lot of stuff on my own. If you're new to the channel, my husband was an over-the-road truck driver, so he wasn't really here. He really wasn't. I got my microphone on today. I don't know if it's working. I don't know if it isn't working. I have no idea. So anyway, that's the day. I had to show you the dishes. I had to tell you that I have to go pick up paperwork. I read the text a little more carefully and went, oh, and this was like 7 days ago. The paperwork is in the office to be picked up. I'm like, ooh, that was 7 days ago. The mind's not clear. It's not clear. Thank you for all asking for Mother. Mother is home now from Florida. She was in Florida at my sister's for Easter because a lot of you in the comments said, Denise, where's Grandma Angelina? Grandma Angelina was in Florida and spending Easter at my sister's house. So that's where she was. Otherwise, my daughter said that she's having a Mother's Day tea for us, for me and my mother. So that should be fun. Of course, I'll take us along when that day happens. And I'll shoot some videos over there. She said, Ma, instead of going out to dinner, which I have to say, I don't like going out to dinner on holidays. I really don't. Because the service typically is shoddy. The food is not that great. Because people are coming and going. And it's very loud. It's very loud in these restaurants. And I go, what for? I can go on an off day and it'd be nice and quiet. So she says, what about having a Mother's Day tea? Oh, I said, that sounds lovely. So when she does that, I will show all of you. Anyway, what else is happening? What else is happening? Oh, these dishes, to get these dishes yesterday, let me just say something. I got a bum leg, just so you all know. And it wasn't sciatica. Let me step back from the camera. I'll show you. Let me step back. I'm taller than you might think. Anyway, right over here in the front of my leg is my groin muscle, all right? And even though your groin muscle should be here, there's a muscle right here in the front of my leg. Well, let me just say something. I'm like Hopalong here. I'm like Quasimodo. I don't know what I did to my leg, but oh my God. It's like a rubber band is pulling back and forth in there. So I go, I don't know what's happening. Then last night, I'm sitting in the living room. I'm having some water. Okay, I always drink water. I never drink soda. I never drink juice. Only thing is coffee, water. That's it. Those are my beverages of choice. Anyway, I'm sitting there and my toes start cramping. And I'm like, oh my God, what's happening to me? I'm just sitting and the toes on the bum leg are literally spasming right away, the phone, the Google. What is this? What is this? Because I'm not used to this stuff. And it said it could be a lack of magnesium, potassium, vitamin B12. Now, you should know your old friend D by now. Vitamin B12 is the only thing I know I can get from real red meat. I can get it from some vegetables, but probably not enough. And since I really don't eat red meat, very rare that I eat it, I went, okay, it's probably over 2 months now that I haven't had a piece of red meat. Let me get a vitamin B12 pill. Ran into the kitchen, took a vitamin B12 pill. Then I said, and it kept cramping. I was like, oh my God. So I came back in. I have electrolyte powder. It's like a Pomeranian, not a Pomeranian. Oh, yeah, it's a dog. What is that fruit with the little seeds in it? Oh, you know what it is. I can't think. But anyway, it's supposed to taste like that. Well, let me tell you, it tastes like salt, but it has magnesium and potassium. So here I am with the ice cubes and the glass, like mixing it all up, drinking that down. I'm like, oh, it's disgusting. It was disgusting. This morning, I'm like drinking water and pounding that down too. But with the bum leg, just so that you know, and then the bathroom calls, I'm like, hop along. Try. I'm like, please don't let me pee in my pants. Let me get to the bathroom. Too much information? Well, it's the truth. Anyway, so I don't know where this is all stemming from either. And then it said it could be some sort of disease. And I was just like, no, am I breaking down now? Is this what it's going to happen to me? Because let's be real, I'm not 50 or 40 anymore. I'm pushing 70. 3 more years and your girlfriend is 70 years old. I know, 70. It's amazing. It really is. Time flies, so you better have a good time, my friends, and stop worrying about so much crap. Just let it go. Let it go. Let it go, especially when it comes to people. Let them go because they'll drive you absolutely out of your minds. Anyway, so I'm drinking the water. It said dehydration could be a cause. Arterial problems. I'm like, no, please, not that. Not the ticker. You know, I don't need anything like that happening. And all of a sudden, I'm thinking to myself, I need to get into a gym. I need to start exercising again. And believe me, at one time, I really was thinner. I really was. And I used to go to a gym. And believe it or not, your girlfriend used to go to a gym every day, 7 days a week, outside of Easter and Christmas, because they weren't open, 3 hours a day. For 1 solid year. And I trained my body, reshaped my body. Now, you'd never know it by looking at this body now. But at that time, 10 years ago, I was a perfect size 12. Now, a lot of you are going, 12? Oh, God. What do you mean she wasn't a 2 or a 6? Get out of here with that. I hate that. You know, I'm going to be all over the map with you people. I know I will be. 2 or a 6? No, I don't need to be. No. Death becomes no. Perfect size 12, perfect, because I was in shape and I was exercising, so I was shaping my body. I know, again, too much information, but it's the truth. So when I got this cramp in my foot and my leg and my toes were bending, I'm like, they're doing it on their own. Look, I was talking about these dishes, and now I'm telling you about my feet. So that's what I was thinking. I said, oh, you know what, Denise, maybe you need to get back into the gym. Get in that gym. No. And, oh, hello, Bud. Bud's bandages came off. God, after a month, the doctor, well, his nurse, Miss Pam, took off the bandages. Thank goodness, because it was a month of that. You know, it was just a lot going on in my head. There was just so much going on. And now this with the real ID. And it's not so much the real ID, it's my paperwork. I could care less about the real ID, but I need the paperwork. All my paperwork to match up. Again, if you're not familiar, go back to that haunted video, and that'll let you know. Please pay attention. And I'm into this video 13 minutes already. So I just wanted to show you the dishes, tell you about my leg cramp. Thank you so much. By the way, a lot of my girlfriends have been talking about their analytics, and I finally looked. I am the worst YouTuber ever. Just so that you all know, like some people like watch everything. Your girlfriend does it. Now, for people that are not YouTube creators and they're sitting here going, what does she mean? In the back office in YouTube, there's this analytics. They show you who's watching. And I'll be real with you. I could not believe that there was, which is very strange to me, because if the men out there, you better start leaving more comments, because it says I have 69% men watching, which I find very unusual. And I know about 4 or 5 that might be watching, but 69%, that's a lot. And the age group, which I thought was hilarious, which is ages 25 to 45, was my biggest demographic. So I feel like one of the young chicks now. I do. I mean, there is 65 and older, But my biggest demographic is 25 to 45. So thank you. You might find me somewhat hilarious or funny in some way, going, I don't want to be like her one day, so let me just take notes now. It's true. It's me. What am I going to say or do? Anyway, I'm never going to phony it up for you people. So just forget it. You're never going to find that. That's just not who I am. Anyway, that was my girlfriends that are doing the whole analytic thing. And I happen to look, because I don't. I really don't look at my analytics like they're men watching, women watching. What countries are they from? I'm the worst YouTube creator, I think, ever. I mean that. I really mean that. Because it's just me. It's just D. That's it. That's what you see is what you get. Anyway, now it's 15 minutes in. My friends, you're new to the channel. I hope you subscribed. You gave it a thumbs up. Leave me comments. I love them so much. And I get back to you. I get back to you because I think it's fun to get back and forth to people. What else can I say? That's it. That's it. Thanks for coming back. I appreciate it. I do. For all of you that keep coming back and saying, let me see what Dee is up to today. I appreciate you. Be kind to one another. The heart is all that matters. And I will see you all again. Mwah! We went from dishes to my leg, everything. See? You never know what you're going to get on the channel. Bye-bye.